Hi YouTubers, and welcome to my next video. This is featuring the Model 2T that I've been bragging about on the siren board and wherever else you may have heard it. This is the siren that I was so happy to get from the city that I used to live in, and when they gave it to me, they gave me everything on the pole, the cover, all the control panels, everything. So I have everything in the garage. But right here I've got it, wired up for regular household current. And when I first got it, the intake cone was just barely hanging there. It was all rusted off, and so I just pulled it off. And I had to shear the screws off with a chisel because they were so badly rusted I couldn't even get them open. So I'm going to have to, put another one on if I can find another intake cone. And you can see that, well, it's corroded, with the aluminum and it oxidized and everything. And the rotor was locked up when I got it. I couldn't turn it by hand or anything. So I just took a wooden stick and then just tapped on it lightly with a hammer. And next thing I know, boom, it started turning free by hand. The brushes were locked in there too. I had to break those out and get new ones. But put new brushes in and put some new bolts and screws, everything in there. And you can see it turns okay by hand. The bearings are still good. And what I've done, I've put heavy duty 30 amp plugs and everything on here, and use number 10 wiring cord, like from a generator cord. And the setup that I have here is something that I came up with. What it is, it's a 60 amp disconnect, and I've got one part on the left side there's 110, and on the right side there's 220. So you open up the panel here and you can see that we've got the power coming in from this conduit up here, and that box was already there when I moved into the house. And when I took the cover off, the wire nuts were up there. So something was there originally. And when I traced the circuit back, this is the circuit for the electric dryer. And we don't have electric dryer, we have gas. So the circuit wasn't being used, so I just put an outlet up there and came up with this idea here. So you can see that over here there's the 110, and then over here is the 220. And the cord that I made up is universal, so you can use it either for 220 or 110. It doesn't matter, and there's no way that you can screw it up. I've tested it and I didn't blow any fuses or anything, so everything is kosher, as it were. And this cord is probably maybe 25 feet, and it was a generator cord, and I just put plugs and everything on it. And I have another cord that's probably maybe 75 feet, and that cord's over here, and that's the cord that I'm going to use when I sound it off on New Year's Eve. This one will go up in the attic and run down to the basement here, run down to this power panel, and then when it hits midnight, I'll give her 3 blasts of attack and then quickly shut everything off so that if the cops come here, nobody's going to know anything. But what I thought I'd do is sound the siren off and give you an idea what it sounds like. I mean, this sucker is pretty loud, and we're talking, like maybe from where I'm at right now in the house, it's maybe 15 feet away from the siren. So I'm gonna set it down here and then plug it in, and then I'll hit the power. So I just plug her in here like this. Oh, by the way, you guys like my ASD hat? Thanks to Dale Moeller. I know it's a federal siren, but I don't have a federal cap, so. Alright, I'm going to wind it all the way up, and then I'll just do another short blast of attack, and because I don't know if my ears can take it down here. I really should have earplugs on, but hey, what the heck. Alright, here we go. I was so happy. I was happier than a pig in slop when I got this thing going. I mean, looking at how crusty it is right now, I was surprised it even ran, but cleaned the commutator up real good. And I think if the city would have taken care of it, it probably would have been, you know, still in service if they didn't go to a different system. But the siren was made in 1977, and it was last sounded in 1988. So from 1988 up until August of this year, it sat up on that pole doing nothing. And I got some more cleaning to do on it, but everything will be good, and maybe I'll do another video once I have it all dressed up. So I'm going to take my time with the project and do another video. So thanks for watching, and hope to hear from you guys soon.